On China Take, we sometimes use words and phrases that are quite common in China, but which may mean little to viewers outside the country. As we are in the middle of the Spring Festival holiday or the Chinese New Year vacation, we thought it would be useful to explain a few of the phrases that are commonly used at this time of year. Now, the most important holiday, of course, of the year in traditional Chinese communities. Today, the phrase is a phrase rather than a word, and it is Pian. What does it mean? Well, literally, New Year celebration film. Now, this is a trend that began about a decade ago in Chinese movie theatres, a sort of a unique brand of film that caters to the Lunar New Year market when everyone, of course, is in holiday mood. Generally, these are light-hearted, comic, or at least not too serious films, and the usual formula is sort of a rom-com type thing. Actually, the phenomenon began in Hong Kong, but quickly caught on in mainland China. And these films tend to cash in on the free-spending holiday feel when possible audiences are really so massive. Really, any major film released at this time of year is a potential blockbuster. In fact, the Lunar New Year or the Spring Festival used to be quite the opposite. Many theatres around the country used to close down completely for the week. They presumed that people would be doing family-based traditional Spring Festival activities and wouldn't want to go out to the cinema. But the breakthrough success was Jackie Chan's film Rumble in the Bronx, which drew in huge crowds when it was released in 1995 and at the same time made a lot of cash for mainland movie theatres. Now, this led to the recognised master of the Pian, that's director Feng to start on this as well. He began a tradition of releasing these sort of movies, and he's really credited with popularising the Pian on the mainland. First of all, with the 1997 comedy The Dream Factory, and since then Feng has released one of these Pian New Year celebration movies almost every year, simply to cater to the demand. Some of the most popular include, in translation of course, Be There or Be Square, Big Shot's Funeral, Cell Phone, A World Without Thieves, and most recently, If You Are the One. But in recent years, there's been an expansion of what's sort of called acceptable as the theme of these films. So the Pian genre, if you like, has gone beyond comedies, and sometimes you'll get literary, costume dramas, action, even science fiction movies. All of these appeared. And this year, well, for the new year of 2014, the year of the horse, godfather of the Pian, Feng xiaogang, has produced Personal Tailor, a nod to his original one back in '97, Dream Factory. It again features 4 people who set up an agency, and this allows their clients to live out their fantasies, sort of a fantasy island type thing. Already quite a hit. In an interview, Feng, who has been slammed actually by critics for pandering too much to the commercial market, summed up the goal of the Pian as this. He said, "My purpose is simple. I want to shoot a film that would make people happy." Other New Year's films competing this year were, with Personal Tailor, for the box office include No Man's Land, Up in the Wind, and Police Story 2013. So that is the story of the Pian, the special celebration New Year film so popular at this time of year in China.